spreading the news from Erie, PA. Whether it rains or snows tonight, it's on Facebook Live. The weather, Nightap with Tom Atkins and his clique. Thank you to you for watching now.
And thank you, Mr. Smiley. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here. Jet Fox, your Erie, Facebook streaming live into the night. Hello, hello, hello. Let me welcome you into the show. Hello, Cindy Lee B. That shot in Meadville is for you. I know we've had some showers down there, some downpours late this afternoon and early this evening. Ted, always great to have you back in the fold. Cornman, how are you and Betty feeling? Let us see. Jess, you are in. Trisha, you are in. Adam Baker, welcome back from Sevierville, Tennessee. John Kenneth, pleasure to meet you. And anybody else that wants to check in, feel free. Always good to talk to you guys and receive your greetings and be able to respond to them. Burrow Burbs, good to see you, sir. Thank you for your service and support. All right. Okay. We'll go through the cameras, which have been very dank, damp, wet at times. And I'm sure Josh will be along momentarily. Do a little news. So we got Meadville. We've got Warren. There you go. Yeah, they just had a shower there. You can tell. Fountain gets shut off at around 10 o'clock, but there's Pennsylvania Avenue. It's wet. Our tower cam in fine working order. Looking down into the night. Looks a little damp. Well, it is damp. I just stepped outside, and it's just like, it's saturated. It's like the dew point's right the same as the air temperature, and it's just saturated. Let me see if I can get some a little tighter shot here, get a little bit better view. I'm not sure how lucky we'll be because, as I tell you, the camera's 250 feet up, and it sometimes has to cut through some mist and some fog just to get going here. So yeah, I guess that's a little bit better as you look down at the Shell station. And as we look at the American Eagle, that was late tonight again. I think it came in about 11:50, but there you go. A little misty up here by the light. G-Town, Girard, looking westbound on Main Street. Little breeze. And downtown Erie, looking okay. Oh, a little breeze there too. Little dampness still on West 10th Street there. Over to Conneaut. Now, all you're going to see here is those blue lights above the Barbara J. Boats right here. Parking lots there. Fireman's Beach is up there. Might as well just swing it over to the flag just to get a little bit more light on the situation. Continue to check in, folks. We will continue to look at your comments here. I'll eventually respond to them. Appreciate your support. And we'll get back to you in a second. Let me just push this over to Old Glory. Wait for it. Not that there's a lot more light here, but that there is at least you can see the raindrops on the flagpole there. Not much breeze going on. Bayfront for you. Coming right up. Little west breeze there. Right there. In front of the Victoria Princess. Let me see if Land Lighthouse. I don't know what we got here. If we got the North Pier Lighthouse. I think we do, so that way you'll just get the red blinking light. Let me shoot it over maybe to Perry Monument, something like that, if I can. We will see if it works. Yeah, it's almost there. Just move it over a little bit. There you go. Coming into view. Very pretty. Moisture-laden atmosphere. Hello, hello, hello. Let me say hello to, let's see who's back in the fold here. Bill Campbell, good to have you here. Les, as always, 7-day, Mary Kay, thanks for the rain report. David, long time no see, welcome. Brian, welcome back. KM, good to see you. Yeah, I wish. Oh my gosh. Beth Ann, all right. Hope you had a good day. And Miss Karen, good to see you. Yeah, it takes longer, doesn't it, to shake it off. You will shake it off, sir. All right. So here we are. Welcome to the show. And we will proceed as usual, going out into the night with some weather reports, observations, computer model forecasts, and the like. Thanks for being here. It's looks like a decent couple of days coming up. Not a whole lot of rain expected, which is really nice, even though we could use some. 74 in Erie, 70 Meadville, and Warren, 68 in Jamestown. Looking at the tropics, I want to go over here for a second because and Ian was pointing out that there was some activity, perhaps some development in the next 5 days or so. I also want to, and those of you who are looking at what the heck was it? Can't remember. Facebook. We did put a nice post up there. I got to visit with Dr. Tom Miller, my longtime weather watcher from Niagara Pier, and longtime family doc in Edinburgh. Late wife Ruth, longtime school nurse at General McLean. So just put a really cool picture. Good to see the good doctor there. And wishing him well and the family. He's gone through some health things in the last 6 months or so. So, all right. So this little thing out here, east of the Lesser Antilles, it's like right here, this mess here, which is very disorganized. It's producing some shower and storms activity. Still a 0% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours, but formation chance through 7 days, medium at 60%. So they keep looking at that. But other than that, not a whole lot going on here, at least in the Atlantic. So since we're here, I want to throw up this neat picture that I took with him. If you didn't see him, and if you know Dr. Tom Miller, he's 92 years old. What a guy! The consummate overachiever, family man, and it was just great to hang out with him for a little while there. Just awesome guy. Yeah, it's good to have you back, Cindy Lee B. I don't know. Maybe he took a nap. Let's see. Zach, good to have you here from Virginia. Thanks, Adam, for being here. I mean, he reminds me so much of my dad. And so his family is kind of like, I don't know. my brothers and sisters now. I don't know. April Bailey of the Mill Creek Baileys. Yeah, what a great, decades as the family doctor. Remember they called them general practitioners in the town of Edinburgh, and a pilot, an awesome weather watcher, and just a great guy. So it was great to see him, to spend a little time with him, and as Bob Herman, I mean, everybody's got stories about Doc and good ones. So it was great to hang out with him, and I'm glad I'll be able to do that again, I'm sure, very soon. Another great picture that came in. Here's some video too. I got to show this. You want to talk about, I think it's video. Where's the video? Well, I at least have a picture. Wait a second. Let me see if I can. Maybe it's just one of those things that's hard to. Okay, here we go. This is from Nick. I mean, we've been talking about this Florida-like atmosphere, and this is Florida weather right here. Look what happens during the day. You got the puffy cumulus clouds building. It's warm and sticky. Oh, stop. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's me. Oh my. It's always Hucklebuck. Can we just get on with it? Oh my gosh. Anyway, if I could get this to play for you, it's a very cool thing, because what we're experiencing here is, well, and I don't know if any of the Florida people are with us tonight, but it's kind of like that. You have the high dew points, you have the muggy temperatures in the 80s, sometimes pressing 90, and that kind of stuff. And all of a sudden, you get, in the heat of the day or whatever, you get these showers and thunderstorms to form, and they do their thing, and then they move on, So hang on just a second. I'm going to try to fix this so it works for you. If I can make it work. Oh, it looks like it's accepting my password, maybe. Oh, good. Anyway, so we've been talking about this, being the case. And so Nick just captured this. I mean, you see the blue skies, then you see the clouds build, then it gets dark, get a little lightning, get a downpour, get a little gusty wind, and then it moves on and it gets partly sunny again. So just want to thank Nick for that. Just a great little time lapse there. Thank you, sir, for sharing. And also, I got a great picture this evening, and another, kind of result of this kind of atmosphere is the fact that, you get out of these situations where the rain finally stops and the sun comes out behind it, and the sun's rays shine through the raindrops, and they act like little prisms, and they split the raindrops into a rainbow. This is from Tom W. So there you go. All kinds of stuff. Great time lapse, great rainbow, great doctor that I got to spend a few minutes with, and there you go. He does look awesome. Thank you, Brandon Grandma. I appreciate all the support that I've gotten over the years, and he is just a quality individual. So there you go. Just great pictures, great video tonight. Field of corn. There you go, Corn Man. Hello, Marianne. Hopefully you're doing well over in Meadville. Josh has entered the room. Therefore, we bring him and his tired self into the nightcap.
I have not gotten good sleep as of late. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so the Lucille Ball, the Comedy Fest is this weekend.
Right.
So that's pretty big. I think there's like 50 live events happening during that.
Jamestown, New York.
Yep. At the, is that the National Comedy Center? I think it is.
Name rings a bell. It's some kind of comedy center.
I think it's that. I think it's that one. Then a lot of just Dan Rice starts tomorrow. Dan Rice Days.
Dan Rice Days, yep.
So that starts tomorrow, August 1st. For some reason, my script already said tomorrow.
Well, it is technically tomorroh, because right now it is July 31st.
Mine shouldn't say tomorrow because it ran yesterday. But,
oh, okay. Well.
And then Erie Gives is August 13th. So
coming up in a couple weeks.
It's always a big event. It's a good event for a good cause.
Right, worthy people, getting some cash.
Yeah, it's a great yearly annual thing. Dinner's roast.
Roast what? Roast beast?
Beef.
Roast beast. Way to go, buddy. We love it.
Look at domestic yesterday with the missing person.
Oof.
He got charged with I forget, a whole slew of stuff. Endangering a child, not having seatbelt on for the child. Those are two I remember. Something with custody. It was custody.
Yeah, that was a mess.
It's a custody battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I got. We're going.
Trying to make it through the week.
That's every week. Yep. That's all I got.
Right.
I'm gonna scoot on back to work.
He's going back to the newsroom. We got to bring Kiara back here. That's Kiara if she wants to come back. Say hi to the peeps.
Okay.
We have a new overnight photographer, and since she's from Penn State Barron, of course she's, we're a little biased on that. But maybe she'll come back and say hi, because it's a tough job, and I'm not being sexist at all, but I'm saying if you're a female and you're doing the overnight shift, I tip my cap to you, because you're going out into the middle of the night into some dicey situations, whether it's a fire or a domestic or an accident, things like that. So she's been with us for a couple of weeks, and she's doing the overnight photography for herself, which is awesome. Is Miranda Bailey of the Meadville Baileys here? That would be so cool. We got a quaint little crew here tonight. I appreciate y'all. My board says 17. That's very funny, Les. All right. Sounds good. The Baileys are in. But you never know how many are on the YouTube. Gets me every time. Leslie Becker, where are you? Thank you. Thank you for your beautiful picture. Happy to air it a few times. Late last night and today. Benny went to the day side, actually, after years of the night side. Sometimes he will run the live shots that I do, be it a Weather in the Neighborhood or a festival. Great to have you here. Great to have Ellen here and Terry. Great to have you all here. Oh, Kiara is here. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Come on in, young lady. Welcome to the Nightcap.
Hello.
This is Kiara, and she is our overnight photographer.
How you doing?
And have they sent you out tonight?
They sent me, I was supposed to go to a fire, but the fire ended up not being a fire, more of a stove business. So we heard that there was a burn victim, but we assumed it was a fire, it wasn't a fire.
Well, it's good when they turn out that way, right? So it's great. Yeah, she's our new overnight photographer. These are my people, and they come in every night from near and far. It's called the Weather Nightcap. So they got like Conneaut Lake here. We got Erie. And we got Josh. He says she's. Yeah, you have.
Oh yeah, because he was trying to tell me where to go.
Yeah, people tell me where to go all the time. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I graduated from Penn State Behrend.
Yes, I told them that.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
I did freelance photography ever since I got like my first camera in 2018, and then I did a lot of video work in college, and then that's how I ended up here.
Now, what's your degree in?
Digital media, arts, and technology.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And now you're with us and
hanging out with the big people.
Yeah, on the big shift, the night shift. All right, so you've been here just a few weeks. What's the most interesting experience you've had so far?
I think it would have to be that car last week. There was a car that flipped into a house.
Yes, in fact, people from my crew here, I have a fireman that is in Union City, sent me a picture.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you took a few pictures.
I did.
I don't know how that happened. I mean, the car was sideways.
Yeah.
Was that like a picture window that it went into?
It went straight into like a window.
Yeah.
Like a door. So they wouldn't let me go too close to the scene, obviously, for my own safety and everything like that. But so I went up and I tried to get as close as I could. I was zooming so far.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't even see what the car is. I thought the car was part of the house. And
From
I was
that
like,
distance.
yeah. And I was like, what's going on? I zoomed in. I was like, oh my God, that's the car. And I'm pretty sure they hit. This is what I feel like probably happened, because I was like, how did that happen?
Right.
I feel like they probably hit something, flipped a couple times, ended up on the house.
Hit a curb or
something.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't even know how that would even happen. But that was very interesting.
Yeah, so she's only been here a few weeks. Car sideways into a house.
It was crazy.
Yeah. So
I think that's the craziest thing I've seen so far.
But
yeah, just about that.
And yeah, sometimes some false alarms, and sometimes
that's okay with me.
Some real scary stuff, but
false alarms are better than real ones.
Yeah, be safe out there,
Yeah, right.
So you grew up in Erie.
I grew up in Pittsburgh.
Oh, you grew up in Pittsburgh. Okay,
yeah.
So you came up to Behrend. All right, well.
Yeah, so whenever I moved to Behrend, I had to adjust to things like the weather and that fun stuff.
Right.
I had to go to class. It was like under 15 degrees or something like that. And they were like, yep, go to class. I was like, okay.
Yeah, we got a couple people that show up from Pittsburgh here too, so they know your general area. So when did you start coming up here? When was your first year?
2022.
All right.
Spring.
Well, you're fine.
Yeah, I've been here for a minute.
Because there's been worse years than the last couple.
Yeah, I've heard. Haven't experienced, but I will say that like your car being encased in ice in the morning is super fun.
Okay.
That is.
Welcome to the tundra.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can get a little nippy.
I didn't realize that I should have a shovel on hand for digging your car.
And
out.
this winter was like the wimpiest winter ever in Erie.
I know, and I wasn't even here for that one.
Oh, all right. Well, you missed it.
I was home for that one.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see, any other comments? They're all saying hi. Leslie, what are you going to take up as a hobby? You want to be an overnight photographer? Or I don't know. Jim, hello. Good to have you here from Waterford. Solitaire is from outside of Chicago. When I grew up here in Erie. Here you go. The way some accidents happen are not the way we think.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, just wait until the winter comes. There will be some neat pictures there.
I'm sure. Bundled up in my coat, taking the pictures.
Make sure the equipment works. So anyway, yeah. Well, it's great to have you here.
Yeah, thanks
for stopping by. Stop by anytime. Josh comes here every night. So
I never know what time you guys do this till.
it's usually between 1 and 2 by the time I get to it. But yeah, photographer, just nature though. Okay. Yeah. You don't want to go to too many fires or accidents. That's a little bit depressing sometimes.
But just making sure you don't take it home with you after.
Well put.
Matters. Yeah.
Yeah, well put. We all have that tendency because it's such an intense business.
It is
competitive and everything else.
But it was nice meeting all of you. Have a nice night.
Yeah, feel free to join in anytime.
Yeah,
come back in person or play along at home or whatever.
Right.
All right, good seeing you, Kiara.
All right, see you guys later.
All right, there she goes, back to the Josh hovel, the newsroom we call it. So great to have good staff members here. Anyway, let's go back to the weather. Yeah, well, yeah, if you've done that job, you've seen some pretty gruesome stuff. All right. All right. So let's see. Where can we go here? We can go to models. And oh yeah, we should do a little bit of air quality because there was that little brief period of, moderate air quality, but we've cleaned out pretty well. And the west is not best, as you can see out here. I mean, obviously this is probably where at least one of the fires is. I don't even know what you would classify this deep purple as. It's not good, I can tell you that. It's gonna hazardous. That's what you qualify that air quality. Now this is east of Reading and Red Bluff. I wonder what some of these are. Very unhealthy. Sensitive. Okay. So you've got, that is northeastern California right there. That is not good. But as we work our way east, it's okay. It's better for us, shall we say. We are back in the good. Solitaire looks like you might be a little moderate there, but moderate's not bad. It's just not as good as good. You can follow that. All right, wanted to throw that in. A little visibility check here, just in case we're getting some dense fog. And we are out here in the mountains. That's Warren and McKean counties. You get light winds and high dew points, and you can manufacture some fog or mist. Onto the tadpoles we go. So again, as you look at today, Wednesday, really not a bad day. Looks mainly dry to me. Maybe some isolated showers across the area at night. And here's tomorrow, Thursday. Got a little blob going across Chautauqua County in the afternoon and morning, but really not a lot of bad weather indicated either. And if I go into my other favorite model, the NAM High Res, and this is got Indiana for Solitaire and Beth Ann there. It looks like you get a shot tomorrow afternoon while we remain dry, and that kind of fizzles by the time it gets here. And Thursday, maybe the Hoosier ladies get another shot. But again, most of this seems, that does not look good Thursday evening for you ladies out there. That's just one model's opinion. For us, really just, again, maybe something pops up in the mountains on Thursday afternoon, but really looks pretty tame for the next couple of days for us. And short range model, again, we've got these like tropical showers around. They're diminishing with time. Doesn't look bad at all today. Looks like sunny and steamy. And the GFS, I don't know if GFS is here, but again, breaks out into sunshine today. Maybe something overnight, according to this one. And not a whole lot on Thursday either. So we're sitting pretty, although we're sitting steamy. Yeah, I would do that just to be sure. And I'll look into that in the next. No, it's not going to be bad. I don't think it's bad at all. I think I'm sorry you have to do that, but I think basically it's dry. It's just warm and sticky again. But hey, it's the last day of July. It's the dog days. This is pretty much what you might expect. So if you look at the country as a whole, or most of it anyway, wait for it to click in. There you go. You got this stuff moving out. Storm's going to take that out. You got a high moving in, which basically keeps bad weather away. Adam in Sevierville, Tennessee, certainly has had his rounds of showers and thunderstorms. Looks like the Indiana girls are okay for now. Out west, probably just baking like a cake. Southeast, Florida, I don't know if we have any of the Floridians with us, but hats off to you guys. I mean, if you just look at local temperatures, and these are right now, it's just soupy, okay? I mean, I don't even know how else to put it. In the middle of the night, you're 70. Look at this, Syracuse with an 80 up there. It's just sticky. These are local dew points. I mean, 68 to 72. Yeah, that's air you can wear. If you prefer relative humidity, which is always higher at night, there's the juice. And we're not going anywhere. I mean, it's just like, there you go, oppressive. So here's your 3.5 day model. The low and the fronts move away. The high comes in, decent day. Maybe a little shot overnight. Maybe some more later on Thursday, but not much there. And then you get deeper into Friday, and this front starts to buckle, and we start to see some stuff move towards us. So that's got to get past us, and that'll happen during Saturday for us to get to some drier air, hopefully. But anytime you have these fronts that want to linger, it makes for a very unsettled forecast. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. Let me just do a little different look here. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing really all that amazing here. And if you look at the stats, 85, normal is 81, 73, normal is 64. We're 5 away from a record. So if you're interested in rainfall, we're still about at 1.4 below normal for the month, 1.5 below normal for the year. Daylight going down again, but still plenty of daylight. The showers fade, the steam stays. Drier tomorrow or today and Thursday, I should say, and better rain coverage on Friday and Saturday. So here we are, kids. And here's the regional dew points. Soup. Let me get back to you guys. Yeah, and that's what happens this time of year. You know, if you do get a shower, just like that video I was showing you, it doesn't. It may cool the temperature a little bit, but it just adds moisture to the atmosphere. Was there an earthquake? Because, you know, they're happening all the time, but I don't know. Did somebody come in with one? Somebody make a comment about one? I don't know. I missed it. So here we are, forecast time. And do we have the right? Oh, let's use these graphics. They're more up to date. How about this? Any showers and warm, humid, patchy fog. Air you can wear. Today, I think I got to change some numbers here. Yeah, those numbers are too low. I need to fix them. Hang on, kids. I must rearrange some things here. Hang on, this will just take a second. But the inland and mountain highs are not high enough. That's operator error for you right there. Just got to do a little quick shift here. It's just a warm, muggy summer day. That's basically what's going to happen here. Yeah, it's going to be a little toasty today. Just making my rounds here just for the heck of it. Oof. Yeah, it does look quite muggy. And very warm, too. Okay, hang on. All right, let's just do this. That'll be better. Okay, that's fixed. So here's the 7-day forecast. So we hope to see drier air work its way in by Sunday. But as usual, this time of year, nothing's for certain. You get one of those fronts, and if they stall, then they just start shooting waves of clouds and showers at times. Now, none of this is all-day stuff. I think Friday's your best rain chance, and then Saturday it lingers. Sunday, hopefully, it moves out. And hopefully it stays out Monday and Tuesday, but when you're getting that far down the line in this kind of summerish, high dew point, muggy air atmosphere, it's hard to be totally confident the farther you get out, but we'll do the best we can. Give her our best, Ron. Thank you, Beth Ann. Is it going to rain after 10 p.m.? Oof. Check with me tomorrow. Chris, good to see you. Yeah, you'll steam right back up out where you are. That's not a problem. Let me check one thing. Let me check a couple things before I cut you loose here, especially with that question. Hello, Vicky. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Just give me a minute here because I can run some stuff and see if I really think. What'd you say, Friday night? Was that? Friday night cruise, okay. Yeah, I would. When does it start? What time does it go? Is it like, after? Whoa! After 10 p.m.? Is the cruise start at 10 p.m.? Because I would say be very careful before 10 p.m. After 10 p.m., the chances look less. But that's just based on a couple of quick glances here. Yeah, if it's before 10 p.m., I'd be concerned. If the cruise is actually after 10 p.m., I think you're in better shape. Yeah, it does make it hard. Oh, that's pretty neat. So I would say you're not in a bad spot right now. Check a couple more things. Hang on. I mean, and I don't know if you can hear me. I'll walk back this way as I get ready for more data to load. It's obviously something in this very soupy atmosphere that we're going to have to monitor closely, because Friday into Saturday are probably your highest chances of rain. Now, it doesn't rain all the time in these situations. It comes and it goes. It's the timing that's the problem. So I would say odds favor less rain after 10 o'clock the way it looks now, but it's not a complete guarantee. Well, yeah, it never really rains all day in these situations, so no. Just something we're going to have to time out and watch, so to speak. Hope that gets better for you. Okay, kids, well, glad to start a little bit earlier. Glad you can meet Kiara. And yeah, who knows? Maybe you get lucky. Maybe that's all you get. But when it's this soupy, I mean, look at it right now, right? Since I've got a minute or two. I mean, look at this. Okay. What time is it? It's 2 in the morning. Let me do a 4-hour loop. We're in a soupy air mass. You know, I mean, look at this. There's 10, there's 11, there's 12. It's still happening. Now, whether, and I can do this manually. So here you are. Let's be real practical about this, because tonight, you know, could serve as an interesting example. So here you are. I don't know how far you go out. Do you go out over into the lake at all? But here's 9:55. Boop. You're getting a little heavy downpour. And I'm not saying it's identical. I'm just saying you're in the same kind of air mass where it's so humid and moist. So, you know, if you use tonight as an example, yeah, you could get hit, but most of the time it's not raining. But, you know, Friday night is different, at least somewhat. So we'll just have to look at it when it gets closer, all right? And you did not see that, so here, let me do it for you one more time. Sorry about that. Showing myself when I should be showing you this. What I was trying to say was, this is tonight. So there you go. Boom. At 10:38, if you were out on that boat, you'd be getting real wet. But it only lasts a few minutes, and then it goes away. So most of the time turns out dry. But because it's so soupy, you can't guarantee that it's going to be completely dry. Long-winded way of saying that. All right. No problem. Well, we live by a lake, and that throws a monkey wrench into everything, and that is God-made. Oh my gosh, that lake humbles me every day, Beth Ann, whether it's lake effect snow or whether it's temperatures or thunderstorms. Yes, living by the water. Be thankful you're in landlocked Hoosier State. I've forecasted it in 3 parts of the country. By this lake is easily the most difficult. The Midwest, the East, and the Great Lakes were by the lake. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, so here we are. The song of the night will be Hello Erie. Perfect. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your support and kindness. We will be back tomorrow night, God willing, and the creek don't rise. And we'll go out with Hello Erie. and hopefully see you tomorrow night. Should be a nice day coming up. Nice summer day, right? Stay cool. Take care, everyone.
There's a spirit in the air that you can't find anywhere except in Erie. I feel 1,000 yesterdays, and I love the magic ways of Erie. From the Great Lakes close at hand, I can look across the land and see you touch the sky. Where the water flows to where the sunset goes, we're all good neighbors passing by. Makes no difference where I